Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cost Supply YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you a broken down overview of unknown proxies. So if you guys are watching this on the Cost Supply YouTube channel, that is completely fine. I'm going to leave the link to Unknown Proxies website down below. It's unknownproxies.com, so you can follow along on this video if you wish. If you want to check out our written overview on the Cost Supply website, that will be linked down below. If you guys are on the Cost Supply website, then you're already on the overview and the link to their website will be on the page as well, or alternatively you can just type in unknownproxies.com and it will take you to their website. So let's begin the overview. When you come to their website, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have the unknown proxies phrase there. You're going to have the dashboard, the purchase plan button, and a button that will take you to their Discord server. If we scroll down through the page here, you can see available plans, which we will get to in a moment, and then it shows some general statistics. There's 2,000 plus active users, 50,000 plus recorded checkouts, 35 million plus proxies in our pools, and 150 plus subnets. And then you have some general features regarding their proxies. The data rolls over, so the data never expires. Reserve residential data will roll over indefinitely. Premium residential proxies, 99.9% uptime. You can always depend on our proxies on release days. User : pass and IP off. Multiple authentication methods. If you guys prefer one type of method, then obviously you can go on and choose that. They have a 24/7 Discord support, so obviously when I refer to their Discord server up here, you can join that for that purpose. They have 150 plus support locations. Their proxies are located in a bunch of places worldwide. So if you want proxies from a dedicated place, then obviously you can utilize that, and they have rotating and static proxies. Below that it says our proxies work on Supreme, Shopify, Footlocker and Size, and then you have some general stuff down here if you wish to check that out. But let's go ahead and hit the See Available Plans button. So when you click that button, it will take you to the purchase plan page. Let's scroll down here. We can see a variety of their plans. So they have the Reserve Residential, Select Residential, Harvesting Plans, NJ Shadow DCs. They have VA Stealth ISP, Weekly VA Stealth ISP, Capture DC, 30-day on and off Cox ISP, 60-day on and off Cox ISP, and obviously 90 days. And then they have 30-day 24/7 Cox ISP, then obviously 60 days and 90 days. Then they have 30-day Sprint ISP and 30-day Shadow 2.0 ISP. And per each plan, they're going to show you the price over here, its expiry if it does have it, and as well as some general information about the proxies. And then per each plan, they have a drop down when it comes to the quantities. So in this case, these are ISPs, so they're going to come in quantities such as like this. But if you go to the residential plan up here, then obviously you can choose a gigabyte because that's how they're distributed. So obviously when you're on this page, go through the variety of plans and see which one is the right one for you. But in this video, we're actually going to be checking out the Reserve Residential plan. So let's have a look at this plan. It is the Reserve Residential plan. It is $42.99. It never expires. It's an all-in-one residential plan, best for Finish Line, Foot Sites, Nike, Adidas, Easy Supply, Shopify, Hibbett and Off-White. Then if I go to the drop down here, I can go ahead and select different amounts, and as you guys can see, the price updates based on how much amount I've selected here. So I hit 10 gigabyte. As you guys can see, the price is changing, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to hit 2 gigabytes. Then once I'm ready, I'm going to hit the purchase button. Now if you actually scroll back to the top here, as you guys can see, the dashboard button is available. Now the reason why I'm making note of that is because if I actually go to my other browser here and drag this over, as you guys can see, I'm not logged in. When the dashboard button is there, that means you are logged in. So if I go to attempt to buy that exact same plan, as you guys can see, this error is going to pop up. Login required to repurchase a plan. So make sure you guys hit the login button, and you can go ahead and click the sign up now button. If you don't have an account, obviously log in. If you have an account, once you create an account, then you can go ahead and purchase from Unknown Proxies. But as you guys can see, I have an account. I'm logged in on my browser, so I'm going to hit the purchase button. I want 2 gigabyte of the Reserve Residential plan. I'm going to hit the purchase button, and then it takes you to this page. So to confirm your payment, you can enter a coupon code and hit apply, and then whatever coupon code you enter, whether it's promotional, whether you see it from their Twitter, the price will be reflected of that. I do have a coupon code for the purpose of this video. This won't work when you guys enter it. So when I hit apply here, as you guys can see, a majority of this discount has been minused off, but obviously there's a bit more to pay, just so I can show you the checkout process. Let's pay 86 cents. Let it load, give it one moment, and it's going to take me to Stripe. Now I can go ahead and check out here, so it's going to show me what I'm paying. It's also going to show me my plan and the sales tax as well. All my details are in here, but just to give you a rundown, it asks for your email, your card information, your name on cards, country or region, and then you hit the pay 92-cent one. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's wait for it to process. As you guys can see, it has processed. It's a success. We have received your order. Thank you for your order. Orders are fulfilled instantly. Please check your dashboard. So to go to the dashboard, I simply hit this button. I'll hit the button on top. I'm going to hit this button here. It's going to take me to my dashboard. And as you guys can see, I'm on the data center proxy generator. Now this is a data center part of the dashboard. Obviously we bought reserve residentials. So I'm going to hit this drop down here and then go to the different sections. We have data center, reserve residential and harvesting plants. I'm going to hit reserve residential here. Let's hit update. So as you guys can see, I'm on the reserve residential part of the dashboard. And this is what I can see. So obviously reserve residential is selected there. The information for this plant is data limit 0 out of 2 gigabyte, just because I've bought and I haven't used any yet, so that's why none of this has been used. Obviously as this goes up, it'll reflect on this bar here. Obviously when this bar is fully green or whatever color you want to call that, then obviously it'll say 2 gigabyte out of 2 gigabyte. The start date is the 9th of November, that is the date of recording this video, and the end date is not available just because of the fact that, if you remember, one of the features of unknown proxies that everything rolls over, so nothing is going to be used up after a month. If let's say you have 0.5 gigabyte left at the end of the month, that's fine, it rolls over, you continue using it until it's run out. The status is currently active, and I can renew the plan directly from the dashboard by hitting this drop down and by selecting a plan I want to do. So let's say I want an extra 5 gigabyte, then obviously this will go to 7, I'll pay that amount and I'll update my plan. And obviously once I've gone ahead and selected the amount I want to renew, I hit the renew button and it will go ahead and reflect like I said over there. Then we have the username selection, so I can go ahead and select the username. The categories, we have countries, foot sites, mesh and Shopify, and then we have obviously the countries here. So because I've selected countries, it's going to give me the option to choose a country. So let's say China for example, it will go ahead and give me proxies there. Then I have the proxy type, we have sticky and rotating. Like we mentioned in one of the features, they do give sticky and rotating proxies. And we have the quantity, I can go ahead and change it. Let's say I want 10 for example. As you guys can see, it's going to update here, but let's say I change that, the proxies will go ahead and update themselves and it will enter here. Just to demonstrate the different categories, if I were to hit foot sites, as you guys can see, it's going to look a bit different when it comes to countries. Essentially these are groups of proxies, so US foot sites 1, EU foot sites, all these are grouped, whereas if you hit countries, you actually hit an individual country where it's specified. So for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to show you these proxies in use. I'm going to go ahead and test them on my bot. So I'm going to hit foot sites, I'm going to go to countries, and I'm going to select a UK option because I am from the UK, so UK foot size 1, as you guys can see. And then for the quantity, I'm just going to hit 3 because I only want 3 proxies for this test. And for the proxy type, I'm going to keep it to sticky, and I have my 3 proxies here. I'm going to hit the copy button. And it's also important to mention, if you are going to go ahead and generate loads, let's say a couple of 150, 20, whatever the amount is, you can also hit the export button, and this will pop up a file directory, and I can go ahead and save the proxies into a text document, so I can go ahead and import them into my bot or wherever I want to import it to. So I've gone ahead and copied the proxies. Let's go ahead and open up a bot and test out the proxies. So I am currently using CyberScale to test this. I'm going to hit the add proxies button. I'm going to put the proxies in here. I'm going to hit the add button, and then I'm going to go ahead and test the proxies just like so. Let's give it one moment. As you guys can see, these are residential proxies, so the speeds are pretty high, but you can clearly see that these proxies are working absolutely fine. So that is going to go ahead and conclude today's overview of unknown proxies. If you guys wish to go and check them out and you're watching this on the YouTube channel, I will once again leave the link to their website down below and the overview on the Cup Supply website. If you guys wish to check that out, I highly recommend you do so. And if you're watching this on the Cup Supply website, then you can go ahead and hit the YouTube icon within the embedded video player to go to the YouTube channel and check out the video there if you wish. And on the overview page, you will have a link to their website if you wish to go ahead and check them out. And this concludes the overview of unknown proxies.